Day 81. Do you have company? Yes. I'm expecting company. In this dialogue, Liam uses the phrase, I'm expecting company, to indicate that he has plans with guests arriving at his place. Olivia is unfamiliar with the expression and asks for clarification, which Liam provides. They continue discussing the evening's plans, and Liam extends a future invitation to Olivia. Here comes the dialogue.
Hi, Liam. Are you free to hang out tonight?
Actually, I'm expecting company later.
Expecting company? What does that mean?
It means that I have guests coming over to my place.
Oh, I understand now. Who's coming over?
A couple of old friends from college.
That sounds like fun. How long will they be staying?
Just for the evening. We're planning to have dinner and catch up.
Great. I hope you guys have a good time.
Thanks. Would you like to join us another time?
I'd love that. Let me know when you're free next time.
Definitely. I'll send you a message. Day 82, please wait to be seated. In this dialogue, Aiden explains to Sophie the meaning of please wait to be seated, a common phrase used in restaurants indicating that guests should wait for an employee to show them to their table. Sophie asks for clarification, and Aiden provides a simple explanation, making the dining experience smoother for both of them. Here comes the dialogue.
Hi, Aiden. This restaurant looks busy. Do we just find a table?
Actually, see that sign? It says, please wait to be seated.
What does please wait to be seated mean?
It means we should wait here for a staff member to take us to a table.
Oh, I get it now. How long do you think we'll have to wait?
Probably not long. They seem to have a good system for seating guests.
That's good. It's my first time at a place like this.
Don't worry. It's a great way to ensure everyone gets a table fairly.
Makes sense. It's organized and no one has to search for a table.
Exactly. Plus, it gives us a moment to look at the menu board.
True. Let's decide what to eat while we wait.
Day 83. What's the point? In this dialogue, Miguel expresses frustration and confusion about a project by asking, what's the point? Anna clarifies that the expression is a way of questioning the purpose or usefulness of an activity. She then helps Miguel understand the broader educational value of their assignment, changing his perspective on the work they need to complete. Here comes the dialogue. We have to finish this project by tonight. I don't even understand what's the point.
What do you mean by what's the point?
I'm asking why are we doing this? It seems useless.
The point is to show what we've learned in class.
But it feels like busy work. We could be studying instead.
Sometimes applying what we learn is just as important as studying.
I suppose that's true. It just feels overwhelming right now.
Remember, the point can also be to challenge ourselves.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Maybe there is a good reason for this project.
There usually is. Let's try to find the value in it together.
Okay, I'm willing to see it from that perspective. Thanks, Anna. Day 84. You bet. Sure, of course, certainly. In this enhanced dialogue, Lee uses you bet to enthusiastically confirm his participation in the community cleanup and adds that he would not miss it.
Rita asks about the meaning of the phrase, and Lee explains.
They continue discussing preparations for the event. Here comes the dialogue.
Lee, are you going to join the community cleanup this weekend?
You bet. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
That's great. But what does you bet mean? I hear it often.
It means absolutely or definitely. It's a way to express strong agreement or confirmation.
Got it. Thanks. Who else is coming to the cleanup?
A bunch of people from the neighborhood. Should be a good turnout.
Are they providing anything for the volunteers?
You bet. They'll have snacks, drinks, and all the cleaning supplies we need.
Oh, perfect. Should we bring anything ourselves?
Just wear comfortable clothes and bring a pair of gloves if you have them.
I'll do that. Looking forward to it.
Me too. It's always more fun when you're helping out with friends. Day 85. I'll take it. In this dialogue, Dave decides to buy a jacket and uses the phrase, I'll take it, prompting Nina to ask about its meaning. He clarifies that it signals his decision to purchase the item, and they proceed with the transaction. Here comes the dialogue. This jacket looks nice. How much is it?
It's $50. It's a great deal for that brand. Are you going to take it?
Are you going to take it? What does take it mean exactly?
It means buying it. So, do you want to try it on first?
No need. I'm familiar with the fit of this brand.
All right. Will you be paying by cash or card?
I'll pay by card, please.
No problem. Just swipe your card when you're ready.
Here you go. Can I get a bag for the jacket?
Of course, I'll bag it up for you. Do you need a receipt?
Yes, please. I might need it for my expense report.
Here's your receipt and your new jacket. Enjoy!
17th week collocations.
Hey, I'm filling out this registration form. Is first name the same as given name?
Yes. First name, or given name, is your personal name. And last name is your family name.
Got it, thanks. By the way, do you know what time it is? I sure have lost track of the time talking with you.
It's already 6 p.m. Time flies when you're having a good conversation.
Oh no, I have a dinner reservation at 7. It's a big deal. It's my parents' anniversary.
Big deal as in important, right?
Exactly. They've been married for 30 years.
Wow, that's impressive. What's the occasion tonight?
What are we celebrating, you mean? It's their wedding anniversary.
That's wonderful. Where are you taking them?
It's a surprise. I've booked a table at that new Italian place downtown.
They'll love that. Italian food is always a hit. Take your pick of the desserts. They're all delicious.
Take your pick? Is that like choose whatever you like?
That's right. It means you have a variety of choices.
I'll need to remember that when we look at the menu.
Definitely. Do you need help choosing a gift?
I think I've got it covered, but I'm undecided between a watch for my dad or a new novel for my mom.
Take your pick. Both are thoughtful. Your mom loves reading, right?
She does, and Dad's watch is pretty old. Maybe I'll get both.
Why not? It's a special occasion after all.
I just hope I can find the right book. She has so many.
What's her favorite genre?
Historical fiction, but she's picky.
I saw a new release at the bookstore that might be perfect. I can show you if we hurry.
That would be great. I sure have lost track of the time, but there's still a bit left.
Then let's make it a big deal and find that book.
Lead the way. What's the occasion for you being so helpful?
What are we celebrating? Just being a good friend.
You're the best, Tom. I'm lucky to have you.
Anytime, Elena. Friends help each other out.
With friends like you, every day is an occasion to celebrate.
That's very kind of you to say. Now let's go find that book. Day 86. You're pulling my leg, aren't you? In this dialogue, Emma questions Jake's claim about winning the lottery with the expression, "You're pulling my leg, aren't you?" Jake asks for the meaning of the expression, and Emma explains it. After Jake confirms his good news, they discuss his plans for the prize money. Here comes the dialogue.
Did you really win the lottery, Jake?
Yes, I did. I won 500.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
What do you mean by pulling my leg?
It's a phrase we use when we think someone is joking or not being serious.
Oh, I see. No, I'm not joking. Here's the ticket.
Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thanks. I was as surprised as you are.
What will you do with the money?
I'm thinking of buying a new guitar.
That sounds like a perfect way to celebrate your win.
Definitely. And maybe I'll treat you to lunch too. Day 87, don't mention it. Think nothing of it. In this dialogue, Leo reassures Ava not to worry about thanking him by saying don't mention it, which Ava asks about. Leo explains that it's a polite response to express that the help given was no trouble at all. They continue to discuss their study plans. Here comes the dialogue.
I really appreciate you helping me study for the exam.
Don't mention it.
Don't mention it? What does don't mention it mean, though?
It's a way of saying you're welcome. It means think nothing of it.
Got it. Your help really made a difference.
I'm glad to hear that. How do you feel about the material now?
Much more confident, thanks to you.
That's what friends are for. Do you want to review anything else?
Could we go over the last chapter one more time?
Of course. Let's tackle it together.
Thanks again, Leo. I owe you one.
Honestly, don't mention it. I'm happy to help anytime. Day 88. Don't count on me. In this dialogue, Sarah uses don't count on me to inform Ben that he should not expect her to attend the basketball game. Ben asks for clarification on the expression, and Sarah explains that it's a way to tell someone not to rely on her presence. They continue discussing their plans and future events. Here comes the dialogue. Anyway, don't count on me for the upcoming basketball game.
Don't count on me? What does that mean?
It means you shouldn't rely on me being there.
Oh, I see. Is there a reason you can't make it?
I have a lot of work to catch up on this weekend.
That's too bad. We could use your support.
I know, and I wish I could come.
Will you be free for the next game, maybe?
I should be. Don't count on me for tomorrow, but next time I'll be there.
All right. We'll miss you. But good luck with your work.
Thanks, Sarah. Cheer extra loud for me, will you? Day 89. It was a ripoff. In this dialogue, Dan feels he overpaid for a sandwich, and Ella uses the term ripoff to agree that it was overpriced. Dan asks for clarification on the term, and Ella explains that it means paying more than something is worth. She advises him on how to avoid such situations in the future. Here comes the dialogue. I just bought a sandwich at the cafe and it was $10.
$10? It was a ripoff.
A ripoff? What does that mean?
It means you paid too much money for it. The price was too high for what you got.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. The sandwich wasn't even that good.
Next time, maybe check the prices before you buy something.
I definitely will. I just assumed it would be a normal price.
It's a lesson learned. Some places overcharge for convenience.
How can I avoid ripoffs in the future?
Compare prices at different places or read reviews before you make a purchase.
Good advice. I'll be more careful with my money.
Being cautious is smart, and maybe you can find a better spot for lunch.
Day 90. You look out of sort. In this dialogue, Mia uses the phrase, you look out of sorts, to express her concern for Carlos's well-being. Carlos asks for clarification, and Mia explains that it means he appears to be unwell or not his normal self. They discuss his health and potential remedies. Here comes the dialogue.
Hi, Carlos. You look out of sorts today. What's going on?
Out of sorts? What does that mean?
It means you look a little upset or not your usual self.
Oh, I didn't know that expression. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit under the weather.
Sorry to hear that. Is it just a cold?
I think so. I didn't sleep well last night either.
That can definitely make you feel off. Have you taken any medicine?
Not yet. I was hoping it would pass on its own.
Maybe you should rest and see a doctor if it doesn't get better.
You might be right. I'll see how I feel after another night's sleep.
Take care of yourself, okay? Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks, Mia. I appreciate it. 18th week collocations. I just bought this watch downtown, but I think it was a ripoff.
A ripoff? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? It looks expensive.
You're right, I'm just kidding. It's actually a pretty good deal.
Good one. For a moment, I thought you were serious.
I wouldn't spend a fortune on a watch. Anyway, you look out of sorts today. What's up?
You look out of sorts? Oh, it's just one of those days. I'm feeling a bit under the weather.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you need to take a day off, don't count on me to stop you.
Don't count on me? You mean you wouldn't cover for me?
No, I mean, don't hesitate to take a break if you need it. I was trying to be supportive.
Got it. Thanks. I might just do that.
If you need anything, let me know. Don't mention it.
Don't mention it? You mean think nothing of it?
Yes, exactly. It's no trouble at all to help.
Well, thanks again. Your offer means a lot.
You're welcome. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Speaking of which, have you heard from Greg recently?
Greg? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? He's been messaging the group chat all day.
Oh, I must have missed that. My phone's been acting up.
Sounds like it was a ripoff.
No, I'm serious this time. It really has been malfunctioning.
Then don't count on it too much. Maybe it's time for an upgrade.
Perhaps. But I don't want to get ripped off again.
I can help you pick out a new one. Don't mention it.
Thanks. That would be great. I appreciate it.
No problem. By the way, you really do look out of sorts. Anything else bothering you?
It's just the stress of work lately.
You're pulling my leg, right? Our project is on track.
No leg pulling this time. It's just personal stuff.
I see. Well, remember, count on me to keep your secrets.
Thanks, Leo. It's nice to have a friend like you.
Anytime, Nora. We all need someone to lean on now and then. Day 91. No strings attached to it. In this dialogue, Tom offers to help Emma with her move and mentions no strings attached, which prompts Emma to ask for the meaning. Tom explains it as an offer of help without expecting anything in return. And they plan the logistics of the moving day. Here comes the dialogue. I heard you're moving to a new apartment next week.
Yes, I am. It's going to be quite a task.
Well, I can help you move. No strings attached.
That's kind of you. But what do you mean by no strings attached?
It means I want to help without expecting anything in return.
Really? That would be amazing.
Of course, I'm happy to help a friend.
I'm used to people offering help, but then asking for favors later.
Don't worry about that. I believe in helping just to be nice.
Thank you, Tom. How about Saturday?
Saturday works for me. Just let me know the time.
I will. Thanks again, and I'll make sure to have some snacks ready for us.
Day 92. Drive-through coffee shop. In this dialogue, Sophie suggests going to a drive-through coffee shop, and Liam asks for clarification on what that is. Sophie explains that it's a service where you can order and receive coffee from your car. They discuss the efficiency and proceed to go there. Here comes the dialogue. I'm really in need of a coffee boost. Is there a cafe nearby?
Why don't we just go to the drive-through coffee shop down the road?
Drive-through coffee shop? What does that mean?
It's a place where you can order and pick up coffee without leaving your car.
Oh, that's convenient. How does it work?
You just drive up to the window, place your order, and then drive to the next window to pay and collect your coffee.
Sounds easy enough. Is it usually quick?
Yes, it's designed for speed and convenience, especially during rush hours.
Great! I could use a quick service right now.
Then let's head over. What do you feel like having?
Just a strong black coffee for me, please.
All right. Let's go get that coffee then.
Day 93. Count me out. I have a previous engagement. In this dialogue, Grace uses count me out. I have a previous engagement to inform Ethan that she cannot join the hiking trip. Ethan asks for clarification about what previous engagement means, and Grace explains that she already has plans. They continue to discuss her upcoming commitment and future plans. Here comes the dialogue. We're all going hiking this Sunday. Do you want to come along?
Count me out. I have a previous engagement.
Previous engagement? What does that mean?
It means I already have plans or a commitment at that time.
Got it. That's too bad. What will you be doing?
It's my cousin's wedding. I can't miss it.
Of course, a wedding is important. Will it be a big ceremony?
It's going to be quite a large event, yes.
Sounds like fun. We'll miss you on the hike, though.
I'll definitely join you next time if you plan another hike.
Sure thing. We'll take lots of pictures for you.
Thanks. I hope you all have a great time.
Day 94. What do I owe you? How much is it? In this dialogue, Oliver asks Rachel, "What do I owe you?" to find out how much he needs to pay for the concert tickets she purchased for them. Rachel asks for clarification on the expression, and Oliver explains. They proceed to settle the payment and express their excitement about the concert. Here comes the dialogue. Thanks for picking up those concert tickets for us, Rachel. What do I owe you?
What do I owe you? What does that mean?
It's another way of asking, how much is it? Or, how much should I pay you?
I see. Each ticket was $45, so you owe me $90 in total.
All right. Can I Venmo you the money?
Venmo works perfectly. I'll text you my details.
Sent? Did you receive it?
Just got it. Thanks for sending that over so quickly.
No problem. I always try to settle debts as soon as possible.
That's a good habit. I can't wait for the concert.
Me neither. It's going to be an awesome night. Day 95. It's out of my budget. In this dialogue, Ava expresses her interest in a dress, but clarifies that it's out of her budget. Leo asks what the phrase means. And Ava explains it indicates the dress is too expensive for her. They then discuss the importance of budgeting and look for more affordable options. Here comes the dialogue.
Look at this dress. Isn't it beautiful?
It looks great. Are you going to buy it?
I wish I could, but it's out of my budget.
Out of my budget? What does that mean?
It means it costs more than I can afford to spend right now.
That makes sense. How much is it?
It's $200, and I was looking to spend no more than $100.
I understand. Sticking to a budget is important.
Definitely. I need to be careful with my expenses.
Maybe we can find something similar that's more affordable?
That would be great. I still want to treat myself to a new dress.
Let's keep looking then. There's a sale section over there. 19th week collocations. I just won free movie tickets from the radio station.
Really? That's great. No strings attached?
No strings attached to it. We just show up and enjoy the movie.
I love it when things are that simple. By the way, want to grab a coffee before the movie? There's a new drive-through coffee shop on Main Street.
A drive-through coffee shop? Sounds convenient, but count me out. I have a previous engagement before the movie.
Oh, that's too bad. Maybe next time then.
Definitely. What do I owe you for the movie anyway?
What do I owe you? Nothing. It's my treat this time.
Are you sure? How much is it for the tickets?
Really, it's fine. I won them, so it's out of my budget.
It's out of my budget? You mean it didn't cost you anything?
Exactly. So, it's a free night for both of us. No strings attached.
I won't argue with that. Free is always good in my book.
Speaking of free, there's also a free dessert offer at that new restaurant.
I'm in, as long as it's not out of my budget.
No worries, it's another no strings attached deal.
This day is just full of surprises.
Yeah, but for dinner, count me out. I have a previous engagement with my family.
Got it. We can always plan for another day.
How about next Friday? The offer's good all month.
Sounds good. I'll put it in my calendar.
Great. Oh, I forgot to ask. How's the budget for our project coming along?
It's out of my budget. We need to trim some expenses to make it work.
That's tough. Maybe we can brainstorm some cost-saving ideas tomorrow.
I'd appreciate that. I hate having to count out any part of our plan.
We'll figure it out. No strings attached? I'll help you with it.
You're a lifesaver. What do I owe you for all this help?
Just your eternal gratitude. How much is it? Priceless.
Deal. I couldn't ask for a better colleague.
Likewise, Carlos. Now let's go enjoy our movie.
After you, no strings attached.